Hello. Yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. Today's 13th of January. So I want us to start off with the chart on our screen. This is the Brent Oil. So you remember what we keep saying on this chart. We do expect buyers to continue pushing price to the upper side. As it is right now, we are actually looking for the price breaking beyond this level, 84.98. If the price can break above this point, then I'd like to see some pullback before the price can continue in that direction. So if the as it is now, if the price goes up and breaks beyond this level, 84.98, then I want to see some struggling, as I've said, above this area before we can continue looking for more buy positions. The next symbol is the SP500. So the SP500, so far we are only interested in long positions. We are looking forward to more buy orders. As I mentioned yesterday, there is no need for selling this chart. Even if there's a second sell signal, do not sell it. Instead, wait for a buy from along this line here. So we'll buy it if the price comes to this point here where it is now. This is a good place to look for a buy from. You buy it there, have your stop loss below this point, and then your first take profit is fixed at this level here. So we look for a buy position. Expect that buy to push price to the upper side up to this point here. So should the price break above this level, then I expect it to continue slightly to the upper side, then pull back before the price can extend even higher. My next symbol is the Gbp USD. So with Gbp USD, so far we've seen price extend itself massively to the upper side. We are actually looking forward to more buy positions. We do have a very good resistance level here. This one here, 1.3715. So following this breakout, if the current candle can close above this level here, then I'd like to see some pullback up to the same place before the price can extend itself even higher. So this is what we are expecting. A breakout, as it is now, this is a breakout, a close above this point, pullback before the price can continue even higher. The next symbol is Euro USD. So the same thing we've just observed on GBP USD is the same one. So it's the same one, the same thing we have happening on GBP USD is exactly the same thing happening on Euro USD. We are seeing a break above a very significant level. This is the previous day's highest high. You can see that the price is basically above it, 1.1452. As long as the price is held above this area, expect it to continue even higher. So the next symbol is the US dollar Japanese yen. This is a sell. We are in a downtrend. There is no point for looking for a buy on this one as it is, especially now. We have a very good level here. It's a very good support which was broken to the lower side. We have another level, this one here. So should the price break below this area, 114.44, then that will act as the ideal place to look for more sell positions with our next target fixed around this area here. Have it here. The last symbol for the day is gold. So you remember what I mentioned some few days ago on gold? I was actually looking forward to a buy. We were looking forward to the price continuing much higher and even touching this level here. So far that has not happened. We still expect price to continue up and touch this level here. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's analysis. We are going to meet again tomorrow at the same time. So thank you and see you. Sorry everyone, sorry, I'm really sorry. I think I just streamed the wrong screen. I was exploiting using a different MT4, but I actually was not streaming the actual MT4 which I was referring to. So this is the correct MT4. I'm really sorry about this. We'll start this again. So we have a very good converging wedge formation on gold. You can see here we have a very good converging wedge formation. So I mentioned some few days ago that following the bounce below around this lower trend line, we expected price to continue to the upper side. So as it is now, you can see it is headed towards the upper trend line. If the price should bounce off from this trend line, then this will act as the best place to look for a sell from, at least up to the line we have at the bottom. So that was my opinion on gold. So as I mentioned on SP500, if we check the 4 hours chart, the daily chart, we are in an active uptrend. If we take this as the lower low, we take this as a higher low, and even more higher low, which means following the bounce from this level here, we are now buyers. We actually expect price to continue to the upper side, at least up to 47. And if it ends up closing above 1.3715, then this should act as the best place to look for a buy from. So technically, if the price should bounce off, should retrace back, but does not break below this level, then that will give us the correct place to look for a buy from. Our next symbol is the Euro USD. So you remember I mentioned just right now that the same thing we expect to be happening on Euro USD is the same thing that we expect to be happening on GBP USD. So on this chart also, we want to see a pullback up to this point before we can pick a buy position. Our next symbol is the US dollar Japanese yen. So this chart is bearish. We are sellers. That's what I mentioned just now. So we have like so on this chart, basically we are sellers. We'd like to see price break below this line here before it can continue even lower up to 113.33. So we want to see a break, a pullback, and then a continuation up to this level here. The next symbol is the Brent oil. So the Brent oil, so far, as I mentioned, we are in a buy scenario. We expect buyers to take full control. So we'd like to see like a clear break beyond this level, 84.98, so that the price can continue march to the upper side. So thank you very much. And that should bring us to the end of today's session. I will meet again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you and see you.